Hello. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everything sounds alright. Give me a heads up if it needs balance changing and whatnot. Gonna give this a minute and then we'll kick off. Epic Pinball. Cool. Right, well, this is my first time ever playing this. Well, other than checking to make sure it works in the stream. Alright, the sketch sector. I'm going to use usernames from now on, by the way. I've been told not to use actual names. So yeah, no offense if I don't say your actual name. Yeah, so I mean I've known of Epic Pinball for a long time, but I've never played it properly. This is currently on sale on Good Old Games, 89p for the whole like mega collection or whatever it is of Epic Pinball. So yeah, I'm gonna go through each table. We'll play, you know, a game of each and just go through it and see how it is, because I've always been intrigued by it. Never played it, and now's my chance because I do like a bit of retro pinball. I'm assuming this was kind of Epic's response to, you know, Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies, that sort of thing. You know, those games were very much home micros, British home micros, Amiga, you know, Euro scene. So I feel like this was Epic going, we can do that for DOS and America, I guess. It feels very similar, so yeah. So I'm going to hit the Android table. As you can see, I did a quick game, but just to test, so I haven't really given it the full whack. Soundtrack is a banger, yeah, it's lovely. So space to begin, and I'm pretty sure it's the shifts for, yeah, flippers, and that's it. Yeah, it's got that very sort of Amiga sounding tracker music. Same composer and sample set as Jazz Rabbit. Oh, there you go. Got that 90s dance kind of flavour to it. Nice. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. It's been an absolute scorcher of a week down here. Losing lots of sleep because I just can't get comfortable in the heat. But hey ho. Weekend soon. Get some lions, hopefully. Ooh. And again. Nice. Oh, look at this. Oh, almost. Oh. I'm still in there. Yeah, so my first week back at work as well. Caffeine Terry, alright mate. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so been a hot one. Hope everybody's staying hydrated. I got 2 drinks on the go here. There's a tea and a glass of water I put a load of ice in. Keep hydrated in the heat, lads. By the way, if you're not aware, lads is a gender neutral term on this channel. So yeah, this is good. It is very similar to Pinball Dreams and stuff. Table's a little bit more squat in comparison, so it doesn't scroll as much, which is good because I'm not as big a fan of virtual pinball with the scrolling. It's fine, I get used to it, but like I just like to know where my flippers are most of the time, so I prefer the sort of forced perspective where it's like angled back. That's kind of my jam. But this is fine, I can deal with it. But yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Physics are good. It reminds me a lot of Pinball Dreams, which can only be a good thing, because that is a belter of a game. If you haven't seen it, there's a new like demake of Pinball Dreams for like the Amstrad CPC, and it's like spot on. And if I remember correctly as well, it doesn't scroll. I think it fits the entire table on one screen. Quite a nice way to play it. So look that up if you haven't seen it. There's plenty of YouTube video out there. Well worth looking at. Nice little port that. I haven't played an awful lot of ports of that game outside of the Amiga version. It's weird, like I fairly recently discovered that there's a Game Boy port of Pinball Dreams, and like that engine that runs that game seems to have been used for like every Game Boy and Game Boy Color pinball game I can think of. Like, it's so familiar in the way it feels and looks. There's loads of games that are like it. I've got one on Game Boy Color called Hollywood Pinball, and I'm pretty sure it must be made by the same developer because it feels so similar. What else is Pinball Dreams on Amiga side? Believe it or not, there's some really good ports on PSP, the PlayStation Minis. I think the SNES might have got a Pinball Dreams port, but I can't like go in on that because I'm still a SNES newbie. It's not on Mega Drive, I know that much. But yeah, I think it's mainly home computer stuff. But yeah, good game though, really good tables. And obviously there's two other games in that franchise as well, so if you want to check out Pinball Fantasies and Illusions, they're worth doing as well. The only thing with Illusions is it's a AGA chipset game on the Amiga, so you can only play it on like the later stuff like the 1200. So I've never been able to play that like on actual hardware because I've only got a 500, and that's with the old chipset. Hey, there we go. Is that it? Oh no, we got... Oh, okay, it's video game rules pinball table. Whoops. Five balls by looks of this, instead of 3. I much prefer 3, so maybe we'll tweak the options after this. The one thing I'd say about this table, like it's nice, it moves good, don't get me wrong, but like there's a little bit too much considering how like short the table is. It would be nice if it could, you know, if you're going to do a squat table, maybe like just 2 gimmicks and not so many ramps and things. Cool. Lovely. Oh, okay, cool. I'm wondering if I need to do that for every table, so we'll come out. Go pot of gold. And set that back to 3. There we go. Oh, hello. Normal angle or high angle. Ah, okay, okay. Low angle. Can we do the force perspective? No, that seems to just still scroll. Okay, I'm gonna come out. Let me just see what those settings are all about. So normal was what we want. Let's go high angle then and see what that looks like. I really... Oh no, I know what that is now. It is not the perspective of the table, it is technically simulating how steep the incline is. So you'll feel it in the physics more than see it, basically. So I'm going to leave that alone. And we'll give this a go. Nice and racially insensitive. Leprechauns and shit, eh? Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you. Again, like, there's a lot crammed into such a small space on these tables. And I'm not against that, don't get me wrong, it's nice to have things to interact with, but like, I think maybe, considering how short they are, it might have wanted to dial that back a bit. Because the action's already pretty quick, you know, like it doesn't need loads and loads of stuff there to like keep it interesting. I don't know if anybody's played it, but on the Saturn, there's a couple of really good pinball games, Digital Pinball, Last Gladiators and Necronomicon, and those have short little tables, but like again, they don't overfill them with stuff, like they just let the fact that they're shorter and faster like play to their strengths almost. So yeah, that's the way you want to design a table, right? I'm talking as like I'm some sort of bloody expert, but yeah. And I'm not, I just like a bit of virtual pinball. Because I can't own a bloody real one, mate. No room for that. Sure as hell wouldn't want to lug it between the various places I've lived as well, Jesus. But I mean, that's the dream, right? Maybe when I own a place, might be nice. Aspirational thing. Don't know what I'd get though. I'm not like very savvy with classic, you know, pinball history and all that malark. I've played virtual equivalents of some classic tables on like the Gottlieb collection and the Williams ones, but not much in real life, I'm afraid. Although, like, early on when me and my girlfriend started dating, we went to... There is a pinball club in Croydon, and we went there once. Really good. They have loads of stuff. So, yeah, hopefully when everything reopens and stuff, we'll get back there, because I'd love to go again. I'm going to give... maybe I'll come back to that one, because we were through that very quickly, because I seem to be sinking balls quite a lot. Excalibur! It's not that far. Yeah, we've got to change it to 3 on each. This looks a little bit more like what I'd want. There doesn't seem to be too much on this table. Let's do it. Oh, I like that lightning effect. That's fun. Oh. Alright, okay. It's not very clear. Wow, okay. Like, which colour I'm changing, and which is the one I want to be changing it to. I'm guessing it's... I want to change purple to blue. Oh! That was a quick old game. We'll definitely give that another go. Let's try that again. Cool. Yeah, it is. It's purple to blue. Okay. I'm talking about those rollovers at the top there, just in case you're wondering. Ah. I feel like maybe the drain between the flippers is a little bit too big on this table. Wow. There's a few, even if it isn't, it does feel like there's a few too many ways to... Good lord, that is so quick, that table. Alright, I'm going to give that one more go, just because I don't feel like you're seeing enough of that one. And I haven't quite got like to grips with it. Come on. Some weird stickiness to that launcher there. God damn. God, there's just so many ways to drain balls. Nah, not a fan of that one. Not a fan of that one. Well, hey, at least I've dominated the high scoreboard. Crash and burn. Let's go for it. Racing cars and shit. I'm into it. Oh, we got an extra flipper on this one as well. The launcher doesn't seem to be like really... Oh, there's two extra flippers. There's a tiny one on the left. The launcher doesn't seem to be really belting it out of there. Like, look, that is max strength. Not great, is it? But like, yeah, you're flipping it around and it's absolutely just firing the thing around. So there's some good momentum there. It's just I'm not feeling it in the launcher. I like this table. It's got good movement, good flow. Oh. Ha. Come on. Oh. Some of the things to look out for with like retro pinball. This doesn't seem to suffer from it, which is good, but like oftentimes the older ones what am I trying to say? So, see like the curvature of the lanes and stuff, the physics don't quite interact very well, like it doesn't like, you know, you don't get that nice curvature, you don't get that nice movement. It's not an Amiga game, Jen, it's not an Amiga game, this is a DOS game. But yeah, very similar to Pinball Dreams, as we've discussed, which is an Amiga game. Might have to draw the curtain in a minute, I'm getting some light on me. Ah! That's a good table, I like that. I'm going to give that another go. But quickly... There we go. That's a bit better. Right. Stick my high score in. And we'll go again. That tiny flipper is so daft. Oh, look at that. 2 million. And again. Yeah, this is a good table, this one. Oh. Let's go again. Oh, come off it. No way. Oh, there should have been a saver for that. Ah, look at that. Drained them all really quickly. Again? We'll go one more. We'll go one more. That felt a little bit unfair, that. Hope my horrible slurping isn't too distracting. Did you get anything else in the sale, Jen? I know you went for Jazz Jackrabbit. I haven't looked for much else, to be honest. I literally was just like, oh, you know what would be a good look for GOG? Bit of retro pinball. And then, yeah, this happened. Oh, Strong Bad, of course. Yeah. Lovely stuff. Oh, I'm interested in the Zorks though. I might have a look at that. If they're the right price. I do have to remember that it is the summer sale, so I don't have to just like dive into everything really quickly. That's the trap though, isn't it? You're like, oh, better get it before I can't get it. And then you miss out. There we go. Alright, we'll move on to the next table. God. Sweat's pouring off me. Oh. Well, never mind. Oh, we got magic. Alright, people, it's magic time. Turn to Zork is £1.40 and the others are £2.80. I mean, I'd take a crack at Return. This looks extremely retro in style. I've got a PS2 game called Play It Pinball, and this is remarkably similar to the first table on that. Oh. You see, Return to Zork. It's a graphic adventure, my boy. I think, if I remember correctly, the actual text adventure Zorks are all freeware now, so they're nice and easy to play on bloody anything. There's probably even like browser versions. But I'm trying to remember which one we played on the Amiga. Might have just been the first Zork, but that was a good laugh. Ah! Looks like I need to adjust the lighting somewhat. That worked. Gonna give that another go. Wasn't there very long. This one's alright. Again, it's clearly riffing on like older pinball tables, and as a result it's a little bit featureless by comparison. Of course. Physics a little bit wonky there. Ah! There we go. That's alright. I don't mind that table. Just not as much there to interact with. What we got next? Jungle Pinball. It's a Jill of the Jungle table. That's pretty cool. I've got that on GOG. Nice little platformer. There she is, tapping her foot. Yeah! Samples from the game as well. I'm into this. This is cool. Oh, this is a banger of a tune. Oh, what's going on there? Cool little video feature. Yeah. I'm guessing. So you see where it splits on that ramp? There's a left and a right. Because there's a glowing red. I'm assuming that's the way it wants me to go, which is why it's turning black and white when I'm going up the left side. I'm assuming. I'm not too sure though. This is a good table. Oh, I had no idea this existed. What a cool little idea to like be based on another DOS game. I can't remember if Jill of the Jungle is an Epic Mega Games game or not. I'm guessing it is. Why would you riff on a game that you had to license, I guess, but... Ah! Definitely giving that table another go, I like that. That's good stuff. Come on. Let's go again. It is epic, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, good little game. I'm not entirely sure. It might be one of the free games you get on GOG as well. So it might be worth looking into. Oh, it just turns black and white when you go around there, I guess. Strange little video feature, but a bit of fun. It's all good. That dirty beat. Someone should sample this and turn it into a hip-hop track. Nice. Make reference to it in jazz as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, I do have the Jazz Jackrabbits on GOG, but I haven't really given them an awful lot of time. So maybe we'll stream them at some point. Good excuse. My main impression with Jazz Jackrabbit is it's kind of being a game that's asking to be played with a joypad, but what would it be in a DOS game? I can't remember like how easy it is to like get it to work with a modern joypad. Because if I remember correctly, the joypad it was programmed for originally was that Gravis UltraPad thing. I've seen it on LGR. Jazz 2 has controller support. Cool. But yeah, it just feels weird playing like fast-paced platformers like that without a controller. I'm sure I could adjust to the old keyboard. I mean, back in the day I used to play bloody Mega Drive games on emulator through the keyboard, and I was fine with that. Fan games and all that malark. So, can adjust, I imagine. That's a good table. Good stuff, that. Jazz 1 has controller support, you might have to do some setup. Oh, I see. Oh, we'll look into it. Be a fun little stream at some point. Right, what we got next? Deep Sea. God, there's a lot of tables in this. Certainly get a bang for your buck. Let's go. This one's a busy old table. It feels like the graphics are a bit darker on this table for some reason. Don't know if that's just me or not. Ah. Nice. Not a bad table, this one. Got a nice flow. Good movement. Plenty of stuff to interact with, although it does seem to want to go to that one ball trap over and over and over. Lovely. I can certainly keep my ball in play a lot longer on this one. Come on, get up that. I want to go down the squiggly ramp. Squiggly, come on. Ah. Oh, there we go. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad I definitely changed this table to 3 balls. A tad easier than the others. Nice. Ah, there we go. Sunk my first ball. Oi! Oh no. Caught me out there. A good table though. I like that one. I'm gonna move on though. Feel like I got the gist of that one. You can come back to it. Enigma. Hello. It's quite a minimalist looking thing. But then again, maybe it's hiding stuff. Oh no, that is how it looks. This is weird. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not a fan of this. I don't know. Right. On my channel, Sega Driven YouTube, I did a review of a Mega Drive game called Virtual Pinball, and this is reminding me of that quite heavily. And let me just say that that ain't a great pinball game. What on earth? I mean, it's cool that, like, you know, they're using. I mean, they're not limited, right? If you're, I'm gonna play that again. Yeah, if you're doing virtual pinball, then why not go crazy with the gimmicks and stuff, right? You don't have to abide by the laws of pinball realism. But that is quite strange. Give that another go. Yeah, you and me both. Also, anyone on Font Watch will notice that where it says like level 1 down by the flippers, I think that's Gaslight, which is used for the Sonic 2 title cards. This is what you come to me for, lads. The only reason I know that is because back in the days of running a Sonic fan site, You went and looked for all the fonts, right? So that you could use them on your website and all your graphics and things. So yeah, definitely downloaded that back in the day. Pretty sure it's Gaslight. Existential crisis portrayed through Pinball. Nerd! Damn right. This is proper peculiar though. Again, I like the idea of not limiting like your concepts to real world pinball and stuff like that, but like this might just be perhaps a little bit too out there to really like grab me in the way I'd like. That like phasing cloud background is just one of the most 90s looking things in my life right now. What a bizarre table. It's not bad, by the way, like, to play. It's got good movement. It's just so, like, weird to look at. It's not, like, appealing to look at, let's put it that way. And I don't like that, like, the main interactive feature is just some randomly appearing bumpers and a load of weird squiggly ramps. Oh, oh! Oh, okay, so we're going to introduce new gimmicks as we go through the levels. Interesting. There's a little bit more to it than I first thought, so that's good. So I guess we're going into sort of like breakout territory now. Yep. What a bizarre table though. Gold Bear, 3 million. My ball has been locked. So I'm guessing there's a multi-ball mode as well. Ah. Lollipop. 2 million. I'm certainly having a good game this time, so. But, oh, completed another stage. All unlocked and ready to be played. Is there anything to interact with on level 3? Ah. Well, I guess we'll never find out. Bizarre table, that one. God. Very strange. Fair play for doing something different, though. Cyborg Girl. There she is. The titular Cyborg Girl. She looks like a normal girl, but she's got some stuff. Virtual Fantasy Ice. Speaking of hip hop, there's your fucking rap name right there. Oh, of course, we've got like sexy moan noises. Clearly a game made by a straight man. I feel like I need to put like a content warning on this now. This table ain't so hot, I've got to say. Well, I mean, it might be hot if you're a straight white man, but to play, not getting a lot of like good flow with this. Yeah, it feels a bit stop-start, this table. Not getting a lot of good movement. Haven't drained a ball yet, but like... Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. Okay. Oh, okay. So you can take the scoreboard out of action. I might keep that like that actually. Let's see a little bit more of the table. Doesn't have to scroll as much. Not that it's scrolling an awful lot, considering the table is so short. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. It's not terrible, but it's not great. We'll move on to the next one. Pangea. Dinosaurs and shit, mate. Into it. Let's go. Oh. This table feels almost Psycho Pinball-esque. Very good pinball game on the Mega Drive if you've never played it. Again, similar to Pinball Dreams or something like that. Nice fast game with good physics. Yeah, good table, I'm into it. I'm very much looking forward to getting the Codemasters Evercade cart later in the year, because that's going to have Psycho Pinball in it as well, and it'd be nice to have that on a portable. Yeah, I'm going to give that another go. Had it on a double cart with Micro Machines. Oh, that's a good double cart. That is. I only have it on its own, but that's fine because I already had Micro Machines. And also, it was a present from Jen, which was very lovely. Wow. Oh, saved that one. Ah! God almighty, it really wants to suck the ball down the drain, doesn't it? Once more. Don't feel like I'm getting my time with this to really learn it. God, it really needs a lot of oomph to get it up those ramps. Nice green T-Rex there. I'm sure that's incredibly factually accurate. But the important thing is he is not a feathered T-Rex. Those bloody scientists ruining T-Rexes. All dinosaurs are scaly lizards as far as I'm concerned. That's what I was taught growing up. None of this feathers malark. Just won't accept it. Oh. Last ball. We got a bit of a better game out of this one. Allosaurus. You grew up with Pluto as a planet. I did! It is a planet. Never forget. One love to Pluto. The unloved planet. and a separated Germany. Now, okay, when did the wall come down? Because I feel like that had happened by the time. Well, if it happened during my lifetime, it must have happened so early that I have like no recollection of it. Because I was only an 80s child for like 2 years and a bit. I don't really remember the 80s. Space Journey! So many tables! You certainly get an awful lot of game here. I'm into it. This is going to keep me busy for a while. Yes, look at this. There is so many ramps on this table. Yes. And again. The wall came down in 89 and the Soviet Union formally collapsed in 91. See, I feel like I have more recollection of the Soviet Union falling than I do the Berlin Wall, but well, there you go. I was alive when the Berlin Wall came down. I own a bit of Berlin Wall because they sell little bits of it crushed up in little glass like display bottles when you go to Berlin. That is assuming it is real Berlin Wall and not just like we're just blagging it, right? But yeah, went to Berlin in God 2009. I really enjoyed it. I like Berlin. Got a lot of time for it. Local gravel, yeah. I think, if I remember correctly, you can at least see like graffiti on it and stuff, like on the bits of broken up rock. About the first time you went as well? Oh, there you go. But yeah, very much enjoyed Berlin. Good place. The only thing I'd say for it, right, was it was so English friendly. I was a bit like, guys, like just let me attempt to speak some German to you, alright? Like I'm trying to, you know, integrate here. But like every time I'd be like somewhere where I needed to speak German, like I was trying to buy something or like order food or whatever, they'd just like see I was struggling and just start speaking English, and it's just like, I mean, fair play. God, I sunk those balls quick. One more go. Piss off, you can speak. I can't speak German, but I had a little, you know, book and stuff. And it was just, you know, I was trying to speak the phrases. I was like, can I have, and please, and all that, and thank you. I was just trying to be, you know, friendly and actually, you know, save them the hassle of having to speak another language. I suppose it was more hassle to have to speak to this cretin who was trying to speak German. So that's probably why they spoke to me in English. I didn't take German in secondary school either, so my pronunciation was probably horrendous. I took French. Some good that did me. The only reason I did was because I'd actually been to France. We used to go over quite a lot because my dad would go on a booze cruise essentially. Just go to the bloody big supermarkets and hypermarkets and buy a load of cheap booze and bring it back to the UK. Most probably worried you were going to do that phrase book bit from Monty Python. Oh god. Yeah, no. There's a Hungarian phrase book as well, by the way. So, you know, got to go to Hungary and do that, right? But I'm sure they're sick of that. Toy Factory. Oh, I like this. Do you know what that table reminds me of? Good Future Wacky Workbench. Oh yeah, I'm into it. It's got a bit of a toy stage from Castle of Illusion vibe going on as well. It's all the pink, right? Pinks and baby blues. I wanted to do German, but there was only 3 people in my year who wanted to do it. Right, okay, I'm gonna try and say it. Willst du Brainlord spielen? How's that for my pronunciation? Legend. Oh. Oh. Bit cramped, this table. Not getting a nice flow with this one. My school didn't offer German, it was between French or Spanish. Ah, interesting. Yeah, no, it was literally German and French, that was all we had offered to us. I mean, ideal scenario would have been if they could have offered me Italian, I could actually speak to like half of my family in their native language. Or at least attempt to. Do some basics. There we go. A little bit better. What have we got? African Safari, and I think this is the last table. Ooh. 3 balls. Tu veux jouer du Brainlord. There you go. That's French Cockney. Try again. I like this song. It's been years, I'm sorry. I can remember a bit of French. I can remember Fenêtre is window. I can remember Stilo is pen. I can remember Je m'appelle is my name is. Il fait beau is it is cloudy or it is rainy, I think. I remember that. Mainly because like when we were learning that the fucking Artful Dodger bow selector song was out. So of course obviously everybody was like Il fait bow selector. So yeah. Just the worst joke in the world, but there you go. I'm sure I can probably drag up some more French if I think about it hard enough. But at the moment, that's all you're getting from me. I'm going to give that another go. That was terrible. On my half, not the game's fault. Plus, I like the song. It's got some groove to it. Bit of funk. Ah! Ah. J'habite dans le sud-ouest de l'Angleterre. I think. It's been so long. I'm gonna say right now that I don't understand what that is, but I'm assuming Langlet has something to do with English. One more go on that one, because I'm paying more attention to the chat. Bosh. Ding ding. Oh, for God's sake. There's a bloody magnet in the drain there. Oh God. This table is not working for me. Oh, come off it. All 3 balls already. One more. Not having that. These crap high scores. Ah. That drain in the middle there is sizable, and I don't like it. God damn. Yeah, not a fan of this table. Ah. No good, no good. Right, okay, we'll play one more table. We'll go to whatever one I enjoyed the most, I think. Let's do first. Actually, we'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit more. We'll do a 3-ball game of Android, seeing as I didn't do that. I only did 5 at the start. I'll give this another go. And then I want to have another go on the sort of F1 circuit kind of looking table. And then I want to do the Jello Jungle one again. And then we'll call it for tonight. I can see why they put this table right at the forefront. It's got good flow, it's got good movement. It's just a little bit cluttered for such a squat little table. Ah. Oof. Oh, nice. There we go. Hitting those ramps like a pro now. I can see some French for window in that sentence. You yourself play the Brain Lord. I do. Ah. Right, okay. We'll move on. I think it was Crash and Burn was the F1 kind of one. Yep, there it is. We've still got it set to 3 balls. Good stuff. Lovely stuff. Should try and learn some Italian together. Choose a window you're leaving. Oh. Vous voulez jouer Brain Lord? Nice. Alright. Let's go back to the Jill of the Jungle table. Assuming it was the Jungle Pinball one. Yeah. Let's give this another crack. Yeah. Ah. Hit me with that bait. Dirty. Ah, no, I'm not having that. We're playing that again. Need to record it if I say that. Something will like it. I tell you what they should like retroactively do, right? Gears of War table for Epic Pinball. That's what I want. Oh, whoops. I made myself laugh by thinking about like the center piece of artwork on the Gears of War pinball table that I am making up in my mind is like Dom's death from Gears of War 2. That was a laugh. I enjoyed that a lot, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to have a quick look on the old Twitch app and see who is streaming, and then we're going to raid them. Accept cookies. I do. I always accept them. Oh, that's who we're going to do it. Slash raid. Okay, guys. Hope everybody having a nice evening. Take care. See you next time. Peace.